extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. First down, Murray. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming.
A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. Murray now on 1st down. Looking for his tight end, Clay, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They go play action with Jackson. Out to his left. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
All right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done. They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
But you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. It's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half as the Ravens push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the 425 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, 50 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson steps away. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Jackson throwing here complete to Boyle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 8.
Keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. To throw is Jackson. Off play action. Rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Hassan Reddick. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's Jackson off the play fake. He'll buy some time right, letting one go deep for the end zone. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And 18. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray, that'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
48 to Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come. Mike 48, Mike 48. Let's go, D.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Check 48 to Mike. Check 48.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray eluding the pressure right. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a... Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it.
Come on, fellas.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see.
Off the bootleg. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Corey Peters coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a dive.
They did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get it.
With more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Off the play fake. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Whip.
Murray now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. This complete to the tight end Clay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. On 1st and 10, Murray has got a man complete. It's Clay. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Throwing on first down, Murray, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Dancing to his left. Throw caught here by Bird. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24. On first down, Murray buying time to his left. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Go!
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL and it's on EA Sports. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete.